we have been following throughout the past 2 days surrounds a superstar herself, Caitlin Clark, the WNBA star, the Indiana Fever star, Caitlin Clark. She's going to miss all the...
That wasn't just a hot take, it was a prophecy, because the second Caitlin Clark was ruled out of the All-Star Game, the entire event. Unraveled ticket prices didn't just dip, they collapsed 48% from $121 to $64. But that drop wasn't just a number, it was a signal to fans. It showed disappointment, but to the league and players union it became ammo, proof that the WNBA's foundation is fragile, and that proof may have just handed the players all the leverage they need to flip the league forever. This weekend was meant to be the crown jewel of Clark's rise, the All-Star Game in Indy, her home crowd, sponsors pouring money in, tickets selling out. The script was perfect until it got shredded days before tip-off.
Word about injuries. Caitlin Clark has never said a negative word, or to be honest, when it comes to Caitlin Clark, she did show it by her actions. She didn't need to say, I'm taking over Chicago. She did, however, go and put up 31 and 12, set a career high with 12 assists, be the only player in the history of the WNBA ever to have 31 and 12 in a game. She did, in fact, do that and then try to hype up the Chicago crowd. So it's fair enough. You want to say, oh, Caitlin Clark did this, then show it with your actions. Go and win MVP. Don't just be like, this is my city. Don't just come in and be like, this is my city. You've never won a game. Has she won a game in Indiana? I don't think she's ever won a game in Indiana. I actually do.
Boom, the whole story collapsed. This wasn't just any star missing, this was the star, the one driving record sales and views gone, the city's energy drained, and while media obsessed over fan experience, the real story formed behind the scenes. The league had a problem, and the players saw it loud and clear. Meanwhile, the biggest buzz became Angel Reese, her shoe drop, her billboards, her now viral line, walk in your trap, take over your trap. While Clark was sidelined, Reese seized the spotlight, and many saw it as a shot at her.
The demand fell off a cliff. And it's not just the on-court product that suffers without number 22, Caitlin Clark. The entire weekend's economic opportunities have felt the fallout. This was conveyed with a July 18th post from NBA Central that wrote, quote, the get-in price for the WNBA All-Star Game in Indianapolis has dropped 48%, from $121 a ticket to $64 a ticket after the news broke that Caitlin Clark won't be playing. I mean, the tickets lost 50% of its value. These numbers are confirmed by TickPick's website, currently having the All-Star Game's get-in price at $64. In a July 16th article from Front Office Sports, which was posted before Clark announced she'd be sitting out, was $120.
Real analysts looked past the drama and saw the data. The players' union noticed something big, the kind of leverage they hadn't had in years. That 48% ticket drop was just the start. Before Clark's injury, resale tickets were averaging $262 after gone in hours. Then the viewership dropped to 2.19 million, still decent but down 36% from the year before when Clark played. This wasn't random, it's a pattern. When she missed Chicago earlier, ticket prices dropped 71%.
Coaches of the last few days have complained without being fine-worthy about officiating. I just want to see about your thoughts on if officiating is an issue and how it can be improved. It's clear there seems to be problems or disconnect between what players and coaches feel.
That's not opinion, that's power. The league can't deny the numbers. The players saw them and knew what it meant. The growth narrative shattered. So what do you do when the league's weakness is suddenly public? You strike, and that's what they did. Players walked out in black shirts with 4 words: pay us what you owe. It wasn't random, it was surgical. Right at the moment the league looked weakest, and with that the war began. The face-off between Commissioner Kathy Engelbert defending the owners and Nneka Ogwumike representing the players. One side calls it a constructive Dialogue the other calls it a broken system. The players want more of the $2.2 billion media deal, higher salaries, better travel support for moms and more. Before the game the league's response was patience and caution. Now that argument's gone. The players aren't just asking, they're proving they deliver the value. League's usual response, deal with it, won't cut it anymore. The players have evidence and now the owners must choose revolution or resistance. But there's one last twist after the protest. Kelsey Plum noted that no members of Team Clark joined in. The statement is loud. Is Clark's camp not aligned with the union's approach? If so, the league could exploit that fracture and divide the players at the worst time. This isn't just a labor dispute now, it's a chess match. The All-Star weekend revealed the WNBA's biggest secret. It depends on one generational star, and now the players hold the data to reshape the future completely. This isn't about demands, it's about receipts, and the next move will define the WNBA for decades.